Hello everyone, my name is Jinal Jala and I am your instructor of this subject. Today we are going to see brief introduction of our subject, and our subject is basically based on C programming. So welcome to the world of programming. Which are the topics we are going to learn? So let us see. First of all, this is computer. And what is the definition of computer? Computer is a combination of hardware and software. Now, what do you mean by hardware? It is nothing but physical part of computer. And what do you mean by software? Software is a set of program, or we can say instruction. Now, this computer is a machine and it can't run automatically. So, human is required to run computer. Now, how we can communicate to computer? We can use different types of programming languages to connect the computer. But this computer understand only one language, that is binary language, or we can say machine language, that is in the form of zeros and ones. So, very first topic which we are going to learn is basic block diagram of computer, then different types of computer languages, concept of hardware and software, and different problem solving methods like algorithm and flowchart. Now move to the next part. This is actual C programming. Here on the screen you can see one sample of C program. When we want to solve any problem, we can use many different types of language, but here we are going to learn C program. That's why you can see one C program example. Now first of all you can see void main. What do you mean by void main? It is a one function, and this function is mandatory function for C programming. Every code, every line of code we can write in the main function. Okay, then you can see this is the addition of two numbers. So when you want to do any arithmetic operation, we can't directly take any constant number like 10, 50. We have to require variables. What do you mean by variables? Variables are used to store data. Now here you can see integer A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20 and C. So A, B and C are nothing but variables which we can use to store data. Integer is one data type. It is used for decimal number. If we want to do addition of real numbers, then we can change the data type here. We have many different types of data types. Here, how these variables store in memory. So see, this is the memory. When first statement execute, then in A variable 10 will be stored. In B variable 20 will be stored. Now move to the second statement. Second statement is C is equal to A plus B. Now what is plus? Plus is one arithmetic operator. When this statement execute, 10 plus 20, 30 will be stored in C, which you can also see in the memory. And when we will write printf statement, we can print the answer of addition on the screen. So this is the sample program of C program. So in this module we will learn basic data types, different types of operators, then different C tokens, means each and every word has particular meaning. These all types of fundamentals topic we are going to learn before any programming. Then next, different type of statements also available in C programming. So let's see very first statement, that name is conditional statement, or we can say decision making statement. Now how we can use it? Just see the example. This is temperature testing machine. Here due to corona, everywhere temperature testing is mandatory, right? So we can say that if your temperature less than 100 degree Fahrenheit, then you are safe. Otherwise we can say that you have a symptom of COVID. So here temperature less than 100 is one condition. So if you want to make program using this condition, we can use different types of conditional statement. In below example, you can see if else statement. If else is the one example of decision making statement. How we can write the program? In if, you can write condition like temperature less than 100, and when we write condition, there are two possibility, either your condition become true or false. So in if part you can write your true part, that you are safe, and in else you can write your false part, that you have a symptom of COVID. So this type of statement we are going to learn in this subject. But by using this statement, we can check the temperature only for one person. If we want to check the same condition for many different people, then we can use one another statement, that name is looping statement. Means if we have a 4 person and we want to check this condition for 4 person, then we can use the concept of loop. So what is loop? Loop is nothing but repetition. Okay, the next statement is array. Now what do you mean by array? Here you can see the example, integer a is equal to 10. In this variable we can store only single value at a time. But if you want to store multiple values together in a single variable, then we can use concept of array. So what is the definition of array? An array is a fixed size sequence collection of elements of the same data type. And in array we are going to learn one dimensional array as well as two dimensional array. The next concept is string. What is string? It is the part of array, but it is also called as character array. Why? Here you can see the example. Character a is equal to x. In this variable we can store only single character, but if you want to store multiple characters, then we can use string. So string is nothing but sequence of character. Suppose you want to store your name in a single variable, so this is nothing but string. And in string chapter we will learn different types of inbuilt function for string, like strlen function, which is used to find string length, then strcad function, strcpy function, and many different types of function available for string. Then next concept is function. So we have mainly two types of function, inbuilt function as well as user defined function. Now what do you mean by inbuilt function? The function which are already available in predefined libraries are called as inbuilt function. And what do you mean by user defined function? User can create his or her own function, that is called as user defined function. And when we can use the concept of user defined function, here you can see the image of calculator. In calculator, addition is one function, subtraction is one function, multiplication is one function. So we can combine different types of function in our single program. And a function is a self-contained block of code that is used for particular task. And many different types of categories we will learn in this chapter. Then next concept is structures. So what do you mean by structure? So one limitation of array is we can store multiple elements in one variable but of same data types. Means when you use concept of array, you can store 5 different elements but only for integers. When you want to store multiple elements of different types, means in a single variable I want to store student roll number, student name, student age, then all have different types. One is in integer, one is in a character array, one is in a float. Then what happen? We can store it using the new concept, that name is structure. So structure is a group of dissimilar data items together. So in this module we will see how we can define this structure, how we can access the members of structure, all things. And then next topic is a pointers. So what do you mean by pointer? Pointer is nothing but a variable used to store address of another variable. when we declare different variables, all different variables stored at different location, and this location is called as memory address. So here you can see one video. Here you can see bank. In bank we have many different types of lockers, right? And each locker have particular unique address. So these all different unique address stored in one locker book. So this locker book is considered as a pointer, because in this book we can store different address of lockers. So similar type of concept we are going to learn in pointer, and many advanced topic also available in pointer. So hope guys you understand that which topic we are going to learn in our subject. We will see you. Thank you so much for listening.